see if I can get a stable audio. Can y'all hear me? Are we good? Let's go. I can hear me in the recording. Alright, let's give it a little bit. Just see when we get more people showing up, and then once that's going on, yeah, we'll get started. First of all, how's everyone doing today? Tell me about yourself. How's it life? How are things and stuff and things? Oh God, I haven't been streaming in ages. It's so weird. But y'all can hear me. We're gonna wait a little bit before we start, just so what the hell's my glasses? We're gonna wait a little bit, and then when we get the majority of people showing up, then we will get started. There are my glasses. Found it. Ah, beautiful. Oh, they're foggy. I can't see shit. Alrighty, so let me go ahead and I put out the tweet. Let's see what else is there. What else do I have to do? I'm gonna let people on Discord know we starting. Let's copy that. Okay, I get it. Let's see, live stream updates, everyone. Been a while, huh? And then just do that. Okay. Let's get some more people in here. Alrighty. Let's see if we can get some more people up in here. So hang out, chill, relax. If you want to leave the stream real quick and then come back, you can also do that as well. I did mention that we would get started at 2 o'clock. So I guess what we can do in the meantime is just talk. Or y'all can just do your own thing. Either or, whichever works. But at 2 o'clock, on the dot, we get started and we going. Oh God, I am a tired mofo. Let's see. Let me post in other. Let me see if I can get into other stuff. I'm breaking down the most recent battle I've animated. Check it out. Rap. I should break down other stuff. Like, I should start breaking down, because I broke down a lot, but I haven't broken down everything. Self-promo. Okay. Do that. There we go. Alright. So we got 9 minutes left. 9 minutes. Alright, let's see. Okay, so while we wait for people to show up, let me go ahead and go into my other screen. Aha. Hi! I'm a VTuber now. Okay, it's a little sensitive. Let me fix this real quick. It's a little sensitive. Let me go ahead and do that. Test. Bananas. Okay, we're good. We're good. Hey, look, I'm a VTuber. Woo! Kind of cringe. I'm not really too comfortable showing my face at the time right now because I am very tired. So yeah, this is what you're getting from me. Let's go ahead and fix some things real quick, and then we get started. This is kind of cute. It's kind of cute. I kind of like it. It's me with my non-binary beanie. And then you got the glasses. And then you got the demisexual shirt on. I'm digging this. This is really cool. Alright, you guys can't... Okay, it's quiet now. So let me go ahead and add back on the music. It's okay. We're not getting started until like fucking 2. Fuck, I can't speak. We don't get started till 2, so it's fine. Where is it? Why can't I find it? I guess it counts as a media file, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Okay, there we go. We got the music back. Alright, I'm looking at the gains. My audio should be in the green, but not too high. I'm gonna lower down the music a bit. Okay, so let me go ahead and go into the live streaming stuff and add like the common things. Patreon is there. Let me add the tip link. Tips are Gucci gang. Okay, so where's my where's my dashboard? There we go. There we go. All right, let me see if I can find my tips. Cause I wanna add a tip jar. Ooh, we got a lot of new subscribers here. Ah, thank you. Maybe I'll do games like this. Who'll be down to watch video games from RobotRichie and watch me dissect the fuck out of the animation of it? Cause I do want to play Cult of the Lamb. That looks beautiful. And the character's non-binary, so like poggers, right? Let's see. Let me do this real quick. You guys can't see this, so it's okay. Let's see. Yes, agree and connect. You know, in retrospect, I should have been prepared for this, but like, you know, oof. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Let me see how it looks. Okay, so the tip location, the tips, it's kind of boring. There you go. If you guys want to, okay, I just added the link, so if you want to go into the description below. If you want to donate, it would be really appreciated. If not, I'm not going to make you. You don't have to. It's just that I would love to continue doing what I love to do. And it's kind of hard when I am borderline poverty. No, I am poverty. Alright, let's, we got 4 minutes left. So while it's going on, let me go ahead and set everything up. I gotta... Okay. So we got the box showing up. We got a window capture. Let's go ahead and capture Adobe Animate. That. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Let's go ahead and drag this over. Like so. Y'all can see that, right? Is everything good? Like, you guys can see the screen? And stuff like that? Okay, so what we're going to do... I'm going to rename everything here. We don't get started at until 2, so if you guys want to chill, feel free. I'm going to be just talking to myself. Animate window. Background music is there. The image, I'm going to rename that to box. I'm going to name that to box. I'm going to lock that. I'm going to, let's see. Main mic. Okay, maybe I'll do different stills. Maybe I'll do another still where I'm like holding on a game controller and there's a TV in front of me that you guys are watching. I know it's a little cluttered. I don't care because it looks beautiful. This is legitimate. I am legitimately excited now. Okay, we got 3 minutes left. 3 minutos. Let's give it a bit and do stuff like that. How y'all doing? Give me some highs, buys, greetings, stuff like that. How are y'all doing today? I am doing fantastic. I am indeed doing fantastic. Let's see. I'm going to close my Discord so I don't get pings in the middle of talking. Hello, Sculpture. How you doing? This is exciting. I should be doing more. Streams. If you guys want to see more streams, let me know. This is really fun. We could do it like this. I could be talking here. This is me, RobotRichie. Nice to hear. Let me fix my my thing real quick. Close mouth. Oh God, no, that's not okay. Test. Well, that's boring. The jumping is better. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. Open mouth blinking, close mouth blinking. That's good. Open mouth image, close mouth image. That's also good. Boom. Okay, now let's go ahead and what is spout stream on? I don't know what that is. I'm gonna delete it because I don't know what it is. Alright, there we go. Alrighty! We got 1 more minute! I gotta turn off those pings. Okay, starting what? Okay. Alrighty, it is now officially 2 o'clock in 1 more minute. Alright, look at that. I can't wait to do my intro. You guys get to see me again for a while. This is weird. Oh my God, I haven't done streams in like ages. Can I report my own stream? Let's see. I haven't checked comments in a while. Let's see. Cool. Alright. So with that being said, it is now 2 o'clock, so let's get started. Okay, so introductions, let's go. Greetings, rebels of the interwebs. My name is RobotRichie. Back at it again with another live stream. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing from now on, I want to stream more often. But since I am on my own channel, the RobotRichie channel, I have to be RobotRichie for this. For those who are not involved in my lore or my RobotRichie channel, they know that RobotRichie and the character Richie. No, hold on. How do I phrase it? The character RobotRichie, and then the creator Richie Smith are 2 different entities, are 2 different people. And since I am on the RobotRichie channel, I will be going as RobotRichie. That being said, you will not see my face on streams like this. Any stream that I do on the other channel, my second channel, will be showing my face. But since we're on the RobotRichie channel, you ain't seeing that. Make sense? If you don't get the lore, then I would do some research. Or not. I don't really care much. Let's get started with this. Alright. So, Guardian Gnome vs. Cymbal Chimp, it took me a month and a half to do. Let me go ahead and lower down the background music. The Guardian Gnome vs. Cymbal Chimp rap battle was a lot of fun to do, and it took me an hour, not an hour, it took me a month and a half to do. It was a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to be shitting on Dustin because I love Freshy Canal. He's the homie, he's the great, you know. That being said, I was very, very animate on believing that on its own, Guardian Gnome vs. Cymbal Chimp is not going to get anywhere. Like, I did not believe anyone's gonna watch it. I don't think the views were gonna be popping off. I think it was just gonna be really... I don't think anything special of it. I didn't have any faith in Gnome versus Cymbal Chimp. And if that was the case... if that was the case, I wanted to give people a reason to, you know, a reason to watch the animation, to watch the rap battle. Dustin has a knack of putting me as like the artist or the animator in a lot of stuff that isn't really mainstream. The only mainstream battles I've done were the King Dice and the Kirby versus the Very Hungry Caterpillar. I still think Kirby is my magnum opus, but I really want to change it. There are so many things I want to change from that battle. First of all, Kirby is rigged. Kirby should not be rigged. Kirby does not need rigs. The Very Hungry Caterpillar is a different story. But I thought I could have done a better job at animating Kirby. That being said, I still think it's like really good and top notch. King Dice, however, was a different story. Because I animated King Dice with rigs because it was the quickest thing for me to do. Even though that Rubber House animation is not rigged. But I was in the hospital during the creation of that one. I got it. I'm not going to go into great details, but long story short, I had a full-on health crisis, and I needed to be transported to the hospital. And this is not on Dustin. When I say this, it's not on Dustin, and I'm not going to like, this is entirely on me. But I was in the hospital bed, and I was still animating King Dice versus Oogie Boogie. Mainly because it was just like, I love animating, and I have such a passion for Freshie Canal just as much as I assume he does for his own channel. No, he does for his own channel. I'm not gonna say that, but like, yeah, I did animate that in the hospital bed. So obviously it looks rushed, it looks a little janky, and there's a lot of things I would have changed in that. But I didn't want to disappoint, and I still love animating. It's my hobby and a job that I do on the side. So yeah, I'm going to do it. You know, it doesn't matter. I've pulled all-nighters for this Gnome vs. Cymbal Chimp one. So what I'm doing right now is I'm pulling up the storyboard document that shows everything broken down, and then I'm going to show you things that had to be cut, that had to be yeah, I'm going to show things that had to be cut for time constraints and all that kind of fun stuff. So yeah, and you do it extreme. I appreciate it, thank you. All right, let me go ahead and show the fucking this thing. Crap, I can't speak. We're gonna call this Chrome window. There. Oh god, you can't see me now. Whoops. Alright. Let's go ahead and fix this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna bring you all the way down in here. Alright, let's go break down the storyboards, guys. Alright, so everything here, if this is the first set of storyboards, I'm gonna drag this onto the bottom screen. Easier for me to view because I'm viewing all this work on my drawing tablet. There. Alright, so basically what happens is bolded actions happen on the word before and after. I wanted to set this up in a way where it'd be easier for me to break down in attributes. If you see right here, character goals between Gnome and Cymbal Chimp. For those who don't know, when it comes to animating rap battles or anything, I want to have a goal when it comes to the characters. For example, for Kirby's character goal was I wanted him to be very faithful to the source material. I also, for Henry Stickmin, same thing. I wanted it to be very faithful to the source material. So as Phil Eggtree. But you have characters like the Nutcracker, where they don't really have many source materials that you could draw from in terms of animation. So what I would do is I would come up with one. You know, Nutcracker is very wooden, he's very stiff and rigid, so I want him to be very stiff and rigid as well. And with the gingerbread man, my goal for that one is I wanted each image to be a reaction GIF. Like, you could pretty much grab any snippet from that video, and it'll be very, like, you could take that out of context. That was my goal for that. So for Garden Gnome and Cymbal Chimp, for Garden Gnome, I wanted him to be more rigid, like the Nutcracker, and ease out would do. However, it came to a point where the Garden Gnome and the Cymbal Chimp's goals were switched, where Cymbal Chimp was more rigid, and Garden Gnome was more fluid. I put very Spinel-esque because I really wanted to like rely on a lot of squash and stretch techniques. For those who don't know animation or is interested in animation, there are the 12 principles of animation made by Richard Williams. One of those is anticipation, squash and stretch, ease in, ease out. Those are just a few principles, and I wanted to put them into the battle, you know? Yellow highlighted is an action, pink highlighted is the set design, what do I want the place to look like, and the green highlights are just background notes. Here we go. So Garden Gnome verse 1 is I keep the lawn order, he's in front of the lawn, imitating the armchair stance. So, you know, it would be better if I, hold on, let me do this real quick. It would be better if I had the, rap battle on the screen as well, so I could reference it. If you have not seen Garden Gnome vs. Cymbal Chimp, please watch it. It took a long time to do. It was egregious. It was a pain in the ass, but it was a lot of fucking fun. So I would really appreciate y'all checking it out. Let's see. God. Yeah. 1 second. 1 second. Hey, it's Nugget! Hi, how you doing? Can I do a mini player? The mini player will not overlay. That's cringe. Okay, so then we'll just go back and forth. Alright, cool. Alright, ready. Lost count after 12 times. Okay, so we see right here in the storyboard, I keep the law in order while you're chilling in the armchair. GG raps in front of the lawn, imitating an arm stance. So I wanted to add that in here. Let me go ahead and mute the... I'm going to lower down the BG music, turn on the desktop audio, just so we could better listen to this. For the intro... what I had is I had Ultimate 145, Martin, I'm going to call him because that's his name. I had him work on the 3D, like the blocks. I gave him the model and I wanted him to just animate it. I did all the effects and all the backgrounds. So I did the background of this part. I also did the lighting on the blocks. So you can see when they'll push forward, the light changes amongst with it as well. And I really wanted to, yeah, that one light change just adds so much to that scene. Sorry, I'm drinking energy drink. Let's keep going. Cymbal Chimp, you can tell that this image, this intro, was one of the first things I worked on. And if you look down later in the video, that the art style slightly changed, because I wanted it to be more. Because I was working with the pencil tool with this, and then I started working with the brush later on. The brush tool gives me more flexibility, and the pencil tool is like all lines and stuff, which doesn't look right to me. But due to time constraints, I couldn't go back and reanimate it, so I just kept it. Because it still looks fine, it still looks good. It's just that I wanted to do something more with it, you know? And then you have the Garden Gnome.
Keep the lawn in order while you're chilling in the armchair.
See? Right there. He's in front of the lawn. He imitates the stance. Pretty simple, right? We go down to here, and it's like, I've seen a lot of gardens, but you got the 1,000-yard stare. Zoom out. What I wanted to do is I wanted to zoom out initially to show the security camera footage and him grabbing the screen, grabbing the camera, showing like the garden gnome in on all of the screens. But I did all the backgrounds in Photoshop, and they were a lot harder and a lot more egregious to do. So I just ended up saying, well, we're gonna scrap that. I'm still gonna have him grab the screen though, obviously. So we're gonna go back to the video.
There, I seen a
Grab
lot
the
of gardens,
screen.
but you got the 1,000-yard stare.
If you want to visualize it at that
Order while
point,
you're chilling in the armchair. I seen
it was supposed to be like the security camera footage, and like there's the screens right. There's the screens like right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then he would be like over all of them. So, as in like he's watching from the beginning. So yeah, there's that. Hey, it's Paperclip! Hey, we got a Paperclip. How are you doing today? Let's see. Let's keep going. So he grabs the camera.
a lot of gardens, but you got the 1,000-yard stare. A Gnome puppet dud. I'm the Gnome from the project. Only got
Alright, so we got that. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking, Paperclip. I appreciate it. So you see Dunham Puppet Dud. I'm the genome of the project. He points to the puppet. He holds the puppet of the seat of Cymbal Chimp. Only got you out of storage to ream holes in your cobwebs. Keeps gesturing at the puppet, and then he reviews the cobwebs in the puppet. Just to recap for those who were here in the very beginning, if it's before the slash, that's the first part of the action. After the slash is when, like, something's, like, that's the next part of the action. So right here, the cobwebs start showing up after the word holes. He points to the puppet after the genome, but instead he points to his mind. He just points to his mind instead of pointing at the puppet, pointing at his mind. What I like when it comes to animations, I love attention to detail. So like when it comes, I love the stuff in animations where you have to really look into each part and see like the hidden details, the hidden references, all that fun stuff. Because a lot of people don't see that, you know? For example, with this scene, yeah, I did all this in this part in Photoshop.
got you out of storage.
But do you see that fly at the top? The fly that just shows up at the top? I don't think people notice that kind of stuff at first glance. I wanted to symbolize how old it is, so I drew a fly. I did not need to draw that fly. No one even probably saw that fly. But I did it anyway. Because I wanted to do attention to detail. Alright, let's keep going.
To ream holes in your cobwebs.
You can see the cobwebs at the bottom right here. Looks pretty nice. Let's see.
Put you on the shelf, chilled with Steven for a minute, and then he knocked you off the perch. Now you're sleeping with the fishes.
That was also part of the storyboard, but just changed a bit. Initially, I wanted to draw Stephen King reading a book to the Cymbal Chimp, like a bedtime story, and then he puts him on the shelf. But then I just skipped to it, and then I just skipped to just him being thrown on the shelf. And I wanted Stephen King to drop him into that water pit, but instead the garden gnome kicks him into it. So there's that. So if you look
from the
here,
project only got you out of storage. To ream holes in your cobwebs. Put you on the shelf, chilled with Steven for.
if you look here, all these books, you can't see behind my big ass head, but all these books were there. Sorry. My computer was getting hot, so I needed to turn on the fans for it. You can see that these are actual books from Stephen King. You have Stephen King's Fairy Tale. You have Stephen King's Different Seasons. Stephen King's The Wasteland. And behind my big-ass head is Stephen King's It. And then the Cymbal Chimp right here grabs a book.
The shelf.
Right here that says the skeleton... The skeleton... Skeleton Crew. And if you've seen the, and you see that the Cymbal Chimp is reading Skeleton Crew. If you look at the cover of the Skeleton Crew, what do you get? The Cymbal Chimp. So I really wanted to like draw that connection, but I don't think people really noticed that at first glance. I did. I noticed. I mean, of course I noticed. I fucking did. I animated the damn thing. So we see here, try to creep in with the demons. You see Cymbal Chimp is in a box with demons flying around him. And then Gigi gestures in a window with a kid putting a monkey on the shelf. I could say I didn't notice that. What I will say, though, is that, like, when it comes to animations, I do a lot of research. For example, I want it to be very accurate to the source material where I can. For those who have been following around my animations, not just Freshie Canal stuff, I also did an animation for a cartoon-made rap battle, CMRB. I did Eric Cartman. I watched not a full season, but I watched like 5-10 episodes. I played the Fractured Butthole, and I played the Stick of Truth and Phone Destroyer, just so I could get every single ounce of stuff as possible for that battle. If you look at that, there are some hidden details that I put for each of those characters. For example, during the Stick of Truth segment of that rap battle, Eric Cartman curses, but he starts glitching out. He starts staticking. That is a reference to him tapping into his V chip, his language chip. So I really wanted to, which by the way, I don't want to toot my own horn. Nothing there was traced. I drew all of it, except for the school background, because I didn't draw the school background. That was just a snippet taken off of the internet. But every other background is drawn. I did everything else by myself. All the trees, all the backgrounds, the top of the rooftop, the Kingdom of Cooper Keep, that location. I drew that. I don't believe in tracing. I don't like tracers. I don't care if the assets are from Adobe Animate or on the internet. I will not trace it for shit. So yeah. By the way, if you subscribe to my Patreon, you're gonna get all the you usually would get like the raw Adobe Animate assets for the rap battles I do. So if you want just the Animate assets, I'm gonna put the Cymbal Chimp one up on Patreon after the stream is over. So yeah, there's that. Yeet. Okay. So anyways, continuing on. So this whole segment, try to creep in from the Christmas, that was just, I cut this out. It's just because it doesn't, I cut it out because I don't think it looks good. I don't like traces either. I'm more of a Winston player. No, I go Lucio. What the fuck? Nah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You could go whoever you want. No, but like all seriousness, I like to, I cut that entire thing out. Because, like, even though I wanted to do hard cuts on a lot of stuff, I wanted it to be, like, I wanted the whole video to be like a story almost. Where they are rapping to each other and not cutting back and forth all the time. Dustin really wanted to, include, like, the Cymbal Chimp in his own world. And then the Garden Gnome in his own world. And I'm just like, no, I wanted these two to like intertwine with each other a lot of the times. So this would not allow me to intertwine them. So I cut it out. So instead, you have this. For a minute, and then he knocked you off the perch. Now you're sleeping with the fishes, trying to creep in with your demons, but he does get in the box. So he gets. Oh, also, something else you might not notice. If you look closely at these scenes with the sky moves. The sky moves slowly but surely. It does move. So if you look closely, the sky is moving. I wanted to add that. Hey, it's Freshie Canal. Don't tell him what I said, guys. I'm kidding. But if you look at the sky does move. So I just really wanted to preface that and say that. If you're looking at the sky at any point. The gift for kids and on the flea market for Christmas. Keep the back up on my porch, cause this thing build a bitch born to. Now what I will say, the hit spark. Hey, SWB, how you doing? I will say the hit spikes were taken from a pack. I had a pack of on my own. I do certain animations. I'm working on a Pixar animation right now, and I had to find so many hit spikes. So I have like 3 gigs worth of just assets of hitting, slashes, and all that stuff, and I just drew my favorite ones for this battle. So you have let's keep going.
On the flea market, the Christmas
So you saw that. You can see inside that house too. You can see that there's a table there. There's like a mesh window, a wall. I forgot to do it in post, like in the latest later verses, but I really wanted this house to stay broken. Best part was when Cymbal Chimp was like, "Damn boy, look at that humongous booty." No, that's the porn cut. We're not releasing that one. We talked about this. So let's keep going. So you see that that's also something I took out. You can see that the background is slowly moving. Here's what I also wanted to show. Look closely. Hold on, I'm gonna scroll down a bit. If you look closely, you can see that there's some grass. There's grass there. That's not in all shots, unfortunately, due to time constraints. But I did try to put his feet as if he's in the grass. So yeah, I wanted to do that. What he's doing there is fun trivia fact for those who don't know me. I was a Navy cadet. I used to be a Navy ROTC. I left there as a cadet lieutenant. I was a cadet lieutenant there. I was number 5 out of 250. What he's doing right now is it's called armed exhibition, and it's an armed exhibition technique where you're just twirling a rifle. And I don't know why I wanted a guardian gnome to do that too. My thought process was like, he's guarding, so I would give him stuff that you would need to protect the lawn, which would be a rifle. But I put this be a toy, so there's no demonetization, and I colored it orange to prevent it from being being picked up by the censors, because like I don't want demonetization to happen because I gave him a rifle. So I colored it so you can't tell that it's a real rifle by the people, you know? Alright, let's keep going.
I'm sprinting for the whip, 'cause I know this Chimp will throw when he's been shitting some bricks.
I love that shot where the brick is coming closer. The spin should have been a Nerf gun. I can't do Nerf guns because those are also copyrighted. So, yeah, I can't do that either.
I'm sprinting for the whip, 'cause
no, but like legitimately, I talked to Dustin, Freshie, about it. That was supposed to be a real rifle. Freshie was just like, that might be cut by the censor. Like, that might get us demonetized. So I'm like, fine. I'll make it orange. Alright, let's keep going. If you look closely, that brick is textured. There are textures and ridges and little dots on that brick. So yeah, I took pride in those certain segments. What I wanted Cymbal Chimp, I made Cymbal Chimp more rigid, and I wanted him to be creepy. Like, the whole drive was to make the Cymbal Chimp as creepy as I possibly can. But it's really hard when my art style is based off of Pop Tropica, so it's kind of hard to really give a creepy feel to a very like art style that I have. So yeah, there's that. Let's continue. Yeah. Alright. This is the security camera footage. A lot of people were saying that we didn't have any Toy Story scenes. First of all, you're built to be a snitch. That was a Toy Story reference. Let me just say, you really nailed making him creepy. Thank you. I really wanted him to be psychedelic and just really like what the fuck kind of that. Like, that's what I really wanted. I'm glad that I projected that. Let's.
I can see a fear is building, I'm sprinting for the whip. Cause I know this Chimp will go when he's been shitting some bricks.
Yeah.
Push up on your block, these are fence riddles.
Okay, so fun fact. There are hidden references and details in this shot alone. So first of all, each video on that screen in this shot is a video that either is, there's one video that's mine, but everything else is like from rap battles that I have worked on. If you can't make it out, the top left is the Nutcracker versus Gingerbread Man. The top middle right here is Kirby versus the Very Hungry Caterpillar. You can't see this, but this is Frodo versus Egyptians. This is the Anubis section. This is my own animation that I want to release by the end of this year, but it's kind of hard because I'm working with different art and animation styles. But yeah, there's that. Bonus points people who like my channel. Bonus points if you could decode that. This one is 11 versus Matilda right here. And this one right here is just a glimpse of Oogie Boogie just sliding into frame. So yeah. And I blurred them and shined them just because I would, like, security camera footage would be.
I'm up in your mom, that's a sex symbol.
It's not motion blur, it's more of like, I've glowed it out from inside. Like I've done an inner glow on it, but I've glowed it so hard that it's really hard to tell. But it's not motion blur. There is absolutely no motion blur in the animation alone. There's only one motion blur segment in the transition. I didn't in one of the transitions earlier in the beginning. I did not think that doing motion blur on this battle would do it justice. Not talking about my brother, but talking about me. I didn't think that it would be doing it like well because like I feel like this animation is not for that, you know? So I didn't opt to do motion blur. I didn't use Adobe After Effects cameras either. This is all animate. Everything here is mostly animate. So yeah. I use very little After Effects is what I'm trying to say. Let's continue.
Fuck, these are fence riddles. I'm up in your mom, that's a sex.
Censored on the left. That's the mother. That's the mom on the right. If you look closely at this shot, I forgot the sticks. I forgot the drumsticks.
Fence riddles.
He doesn't have his drumsticks. I forgot those.
I'm up in your mom, that's a sex symbol.
Okay, now here, if you look closely, the screen on here is the Cymbal Chimp going in the sea. So my hidden message there is that like since the Garden Gnome kicked him in the ocean, the Cymbal Chimp is out for revenge. That's what I was kind of thinking of when I added that there. So you can see that he's going into some kind of revenge state.
I'm up in your mom, that's a sex symbol. Her and I can
so you see that?
the curtains while you.
Ooh, look at that shot. Freshie is in a Mr. Beast video. Congratulations to Freshie. This is my stream though. I'm glad he's in a Mr. Beast video. I'm glad Freshie Canal is famous. I am not though. I kid. I mean, no, I'm not kidding. But cool. I'm glad that he's in a Mr. Beast video. That's exciting. I'll watch it later. Congratulations, Dustin. Now let's continue. So you see that the Cymbal Chimp right here is like he smashed the mother's head in. You can see the pieces there. The hat is flying out. The body. She's gone. She is dead. Okay, so let's continue. So it gets morbid when you really look at these things.
Working night, gardening activities.
And then there, you have the arm right here, and then you have the leg right here. So like, yeah, that's very So what I did there is I wanted it to be where the arm and the foot are in completely different places, not anatomically possible. So yeah, she's cut up into pieces, but I'm not gonna say. But I wasn't gonna say that on his channel because, like, yeah. Let's continue.
Say she's fertile.
Now that one is this one is the scene where Garden Gnome is throwing him into the house. But you can't see that very well, which is good. That's what I wanted.
While you work at night, gardening activities, you would say she's fertilized. Early fight, I work the mic by flashing all these
Now, if you look closely,
gardening activities, you would
like
say
here,
she's fertilized.
I like the background, and I wanted him to be very like creepy at this point.
Early fight,
But you see flashes of him smiling there. That's creepy. And then you can see stuff in the background. You see Eric Cartman right here. You see a Kirby right there. You see, this is Larry. This is Larry. This is, Patrick's Gaming Plus 64's, OC. And this is my OC. Not my OC. This is my friend. I'm on the RobotRichie channel. Whoops. This is my friend, John Jacob. So, yeah. This was fun filming this. Let's continue.
work the mic by flashing all
You
these
see the buttons
early
there.
ways to show something to
And then you look at like the bits of his eyes changing,
Early fight, I work the mic by flashing all these
and he's like glitching a
early ways
bit.
to show something to
You saw that? You saw that? Hold on. How do you go back a frame? Here, let's do it like this. I'm gonna show you.
early ways to show
Oh, you saw that? Ooh, that's creepy. How's that? Isn't that creepy? Ooh, take a good gander at that shot. I love creepypasta so much. Because they're just gaming creepypasta and stuff, so I wanted to really emulate like a creepypasta with this guy. Well, even though that I have a very cutesy style, I wanted it to just be overall very unsettling. So yeah, let's continue.
something disturbing might occur to this
And there's that. That's creepy.
carbonite.
I just like how he looks at the screen so damn much. Yeah, I love it too. Let's see.
And all this
So what was gonna happen in this scene is I wanted like this. I had to cut it out due to time constraints, but I wanted the Garden Gnome to be running away from something in each angle. And you see him like running towards the camera here. He's running away towards that direction, over towards this direction right here. He's running towards the camera here, and just add that everywhere, and the camera zooming around. But that took too much time to animate, so I had to cut it, unfortunately.
time in your fashion sense is still hideous. I know I like hi-hats, but this is getting ridiculous. Bitch, you look like someone dropped a snow cone
I don't have anything to say about that. This is just pretty simple.
and an old man. I'll grip the metal, put it to your gnome dome with both hands. You looking
Okay, so this is Romeo and Juliet. I couldn't draw them well because it doesn't fit my art style. It does not fit my art style if I draw them with the eyes. But you can tell that's Romeo and Juliet.
cone and an old man. I'll grip the metal, put it to your gnome dome with both hands. If you're looking for a Juliet, she's probably far from home.
Yeet! Yeet! Got fucking yeeted! What do you guys say? Do you want to take a break? Y'all want to take a break and watch this Mr. Beast video that Michael was talking about? Or do you want to continue with this breakdown? I'll give you guys the choice. Let's go ahead. But we're not going to watch the video in its entirety. We're just going to find the Freshie Canal stuff. Because, like, I'm not about freebooting. And I do not know how to commentate other people's videos. So, yeah. There's that. I'll give you a second. Go ahead. You think about it. If you want. You talk amongst yourself. I guess. Let's see. Where's the Mr. Beast cameo? Let's see. Where's the Give me the timestamp for the Mr. Beast cameo. I'm looking through the video to see if I can find it. Ah, crap. Okay, let me see. Oh my gosh, I see the Nutcracker in a shot. There's that. Alright, let's see. Can I find Greg Mr. Beast? Can I find Greg Mr. Beast in this video? I can't find it. Okay, so if you guys can find the timestamp, let me know, and then we'll look at it. Otherwise, I'm gonna continue. Alright. So where were we? Okay, where were we? Alright. So, some of y'all look for the footage, otherwise I'm gonna keep going. Alright. So you see Gnomeo ain't making him wet.
Gnomeo ain't making him wet. He got
Did you pause? Did anyone pause at this section? Did you guys see the bits of details and stuff? I'm gonna scroll down so you guys can see better. Cause my head's fucking big. Just go ahead and
far from home.
Oh, whoops. Not what I meant to do.
He got
Okay, so right there you see this Doofenshmirtz gnome. Plain and simple, right? Doofenshmirtz gnome. You see that right here you got Schmebulok, just vomiting. That's just the gnome again in a different art style. That is Minecraft Gnome. That is supposed to be me as a gnome, hence the non-binary colors and the black. Yeah. Alright, let's keep going. That's Doofenshmirtz. That's the regular gnome. Gnomed! That's the Gnome! That's how I was gonna gnome people. I just gnomed everyone. You're welcome. Alright, let's keep going. I'm not leaving the stream until we break this down, so stay comfy, guys. Alright, let's see. He just conjured up symbols. Hi, so. How you doing? He just conjured up symbols. Look at that. Look at that dude. Look at this dude. Alright, where were we? Alright, so I wanted them to be able to conjure up items because they're both kind of creepy. Let's keep going.
smelling the garlic cloves. You've been barring in the garden way too.
That shot is menacing. That's the only rigged point I've done in this video. And it looks so menacing. I love it. I fucking love this shit.
Oh, ragged bearded outside cat smelling the garlic cloves. You've been barring in the garden way too long. You want it show.
Sales are as high as your confidence.
Close it.
Isn't those hard man teeth, and you're not even British.
The grass is there. You can see that the grass is flying in the background right here.
Up in your haunted house prison and tell the Warrens I did. Get this conjuring chimp a conjure.
Look at that shot. Now we're getting into the fight scene. Y'all ready?
Visit.
Boom. Hit spike.
Run up on my subject.
The effect gets hit. Catch. Now look closely. Look closely. I don't think anyone noticed this point, and I really love this is what I'm talking about with attention to detail.
Give this conjuring chimp a conjugal visit.
He hits him. He gets hit. Look closely right here. He's in his pocket. He throws a shovel in the air. Alright? Really take that in. He's throwing a shovel in the air. Dodges. You can see slowly that it's red in the background and it's raining, but then it turns from day to night. Turning to night and it's getting saturated. Look closely. Boom! Shovel comes back. Woo! I don't think anyone noticed that. The shovel came back. See, look at that. Shovel comes back after tossing it in the air. No one noticed that. No one noticed the shovel coming back. And I love that kind of shit. It's so good when I'm able to add attention to detail. Alright, let's keep going.
Actually, I just got back to hiding.
In a factory, you can see the Cymbal chimp is like peeking out right there. Look at that. Look at that fucking creepy ass motherfucker.
Actually, I just got back to hiding your replacement and 100
Kick.
dozen more that they inside of it.
You can look right here. They're all different colors, but the color scheme represents certain people. So you have just the regular gnome color scheme right here. This is the non-binary colors right here. Then you have one color scheme based on Larry. Once again, not Michael's. Once again, Gaming Plush is OC. And then everything else is just colored randomly.
In the basement, if you think that I'm generic, careful who you turn that lamp on. Maybe talk to those flamingos if you need a leg to stand on. Ask me to stop.
I wanted this to be creepy, but I forgot to animate it. But what I wanted it to do is I wanted the heads to sway like left, right, right. But I didn't get the time to do that, so it was kind of static. Running. I forgot the beard here. Shit. I just noticed that the beard's gone. Whoops! I guess that's what happens. Sometimes in animation you mess up. Like you forget things, and that's perfectly fine. It's the art of getting somewhere, you know, of getting to places. Let's continue. You try to be dog porcelain, stop short of it. Drop choruses, shot swarming, and monkey bars get falling off. Sorry that I murdered Doofus. I had to draw that, but it was really hard to draw Doofenshmirtz in a different angle because I'm not good replicating art styles. My thing is doing my own art style and making it as cutesy as possible. If you want replicating art styles, you have to go to Luke for that. Luke Reardon. So yeah. There you go. Before his balls had dropped. Fun fact, that still right here that you see from the Garden Gnome and the Cymbal Chimp were going to be the thumbnails. Like, these were going to be the thumbnail images, but they weren't. So instead, I gave them to Matthew, and I'm just like, hey, you could do something for this. I don't want to just have a drawing and then just not use it. So you have the Cymbal Chimp right there. Let's just play for the chorus out. Massive. Video by me, RobotRichie. Fuck yeah. That is that's great. So there's that. I'd like to say this was fun filming this. It was fun filming these characters. What happened to the gnome at the end? Oh, I'll show you. Oh crap. If you look at his eyes, and you see his mouth, there's like some spittle right here, and then his eyes are like white out. I wanted to just show that like legitimately the Garden Gnome is brain dead. So yeah, he is completely brain dead. That's what I was trying to show. Where complete out of pure exhaustion, he is like, his mind is gone. So that's what I wanted to symbolize and show. That's why it zooms out in a very unsettling way. So there's that. We keep going. Cymbal Chimp there. Written by, I want to write more battles. There's a lot of lines that I wrote for battles that, like, you know, like, I don't think they're appreciated. For example, whoever runs that Freshie Canal wiki, I had to change it. Yeah, I changed one thing. The fucking Morbi Choir. For Morbius vs. Dracula, someone put on that wiki that Freshie Canal named them the Morbi Choir. That's a lie. I came up with the name Morbi Choir, and I wanted the credit for it. I don't know why I cared so much about the credit. I cared so much about the credit of giving the name Morbi Choir than I do when people add a T in RobotRichie. I care that much. Alright, let's see. Let's keep going. So, yeah, be produced. That's me. You get that credit. I want that credit! That credit's mine! Alright, let's continue. You see, there's me. Storyboarding is me. Storyboarding is with Martin and I, and then Matthew made the outro. Thumbnail versus... I really wanted there to be thumbnail by Rabby, like, honestly, because it's kind of like a joke now, like an inside joke, but I changed my mind, and so did he. Then there's my animation up there. Beautiful stuff. I animated that one too. So for those who don't know who I am, let's go ahead and go down the resume, shall we? What we're gonna do now is I'm just gonna showcase what I've done, just for in case anyone wants to commission me in the future or fun stuff. Afterwards, I'm going to show just brief examples of the storyboard. I know I showed the document, but I want to show other stuff in the storyboard. That won't take long, and then we'll call it a day. What do you guys think? Sound fair? All right. Let's go ahead and minimize that real quick. I'm going to just do this. So, if you see certain animations, I'm going to show you guys what I have done. because I'm assuming a lot of people came here from the Mr. Beast meme, which, by the way, I worked on that video too. I just did the thumbnail though. It's still something. I'm part of something. It still counts. I still did something. Alright, let's look at the portfolio real quick. Alright, so that's my logo, RobotRichie. I love it. So minimalistic. My favorite colors. For Pride Month, I'm thinking of just changing this one to the non-binary flag and this one to the demisexual flag. Just for fun. Because I am non-binary and demisexual. So portfolio right here, you scroll down. You got the full animations right here. Kirby vs. the Very Hungry Caterpillar. I did the entire thing. I made the character designs, I did the storyboard, I did the video editing. Everything here is mine.
Just another level I will leave me. Mama told me to eat my green greens. Maybe quit jumping on the sweet things. Cause your only powers diabetes.
Beaties.
Only less than 7 days to leave this little pest erased. Get all it'll take is the butt of my shoe, and this caterpillar won't need to play dead.
Okay. So yeah, that's fun. I like that. Alright, don't do that. Alright, so, I'm not gonna break this down because I already did. If you have not seen my previous streams, that's not on me. I already broke that one down. I did the entire video of Henry Stickmin versus Phil Eggtree. So this one was also really fun to do. I'm going to show my favorite point of each one. This one.
Let 'em pack it. Banks, prisons, airships, complexes. I beat them all, and then what did you do that's new? Oh yeah, escaped school again. Priceless gems, I steal them. Right, friends, you need them. I'm breaking banks and taking takes. Use potholes for your freedom. No matter what you point and click.
That was fun. Kirby vs. the Very Hungry Caterpillar is probably one of your best, well-known battles ever. I appreciate that. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I'm working on another battle, and I think this one might actually get views. That's all I'm gonna say. That is all I'm gonna say. So yeah. Let's keep going. Gridline rap battles. I did one for Katamari. Already saw Freshy Canal dash topic. Oh no, I didn't work on that one. I'm not talking about Natsuki versus Raven. I wanted to work on that one. I didn't want to do full-on animations for that. I wanted to do the Nevermore bird and have it like static in the background. But just Garden Gnome took too much time, so I had to scrap it. No, but I am working on something in 2023 I think is definitely going to get views. So, yeah, be on the lookout for that one. I did Katamari here for this battle. No offense to Gridline rap battles. I think this is my least favorite animation. Honestly, it's just very stiff and boring. It's really...
Step into the Prince of Space with a versus stack. It's older than the Big Bang.
Yeah, and that's just so bad. My bad. Sometimes they're not all hitters. I'm surprised there isn't an Elf on the Shelf versus Mensch on the bench out there. I'm sure it's coming. Like, people make Pibby battles before even Pibby was a thing. I'm sure someone's coming up with that. Nutcracker vs. Gingerbread Man, I did the entire video. I did all the designs and characters. Fun fact, this video took me 3 days to make. I animated this video in 3 days. And it sucks when people are just like, oh, this isn't really that good. They put this on like the lowest. I would not put this on the same tier as Billy vs. Syndrome. I think Syndrome vs. Billy is kind of the worst one of the year. That doesn't mean it's bad. I just don't like it that much. But this took me 3 days, and I'm upset that people are saying this is the worst one of the year. It doesn't suck versus the worst one of the year are two different things. I am hurt. Syndrome vs. Billy was kind of poor in animation. Well, it wasn't supposed to be animated. It's a bonus battle. Bonus battles aren't animated. So let's keep going. Let's see. So, what's my favorite part here? Unironically, it's the one where the meme took off.
Piece of cake, right? Happy birthday.
People look at me and say, ah, this guy great.
I love the
Look
camera
at
work
you
on
and
this
say,
one.
nah, he ugly. Trust me, bud, if you don't want to start something, don't fuck with the gumdrop buttons. I see your army standing stiff like who built those? God save the Queen of England's dildos. When's the last time you showed up on someone's...
Fun fact, look closely. There's code on here too. Oh my gosh, I'm putting code for my own channel on other people's channels. Ooh. Look at that. Creepy. Alright, photo baggage versus ancient Egyptians. I directed all of the animated segments. Every time you saw an animation on screen, that was me, baby. I directed that. Hell yeah. I also edited all the animated segments too. So there's that too. I didn't animate all of them. I only animated Anubis, but that was one that I did all the editing. So everyone going, I wanted people to simp over Anubis, but they simped over Cleopatra instead. We got a bunch of horny men in the chat. But like, yeah, I edited all of the animated segments, so I took all the credit of every single one of them. No, but I only animated Anubis. That's why Anubis was the most involved. Let's see.
A long time ago,
I also
Frodo...
did some directing in the live action segments, but most of my thing was the editing. Hold on, I want to show you this real quick.
It's the return of
This
the
isn't
king.
me. That is though. That is me. This was me when I was a guy. Wait, no. I was non-binary at the time. I was he, they at the time, I think. Now I'm just they. But at the time I was he, they, and I still had a beard. But I cut it, and I don't wear a beard anymore because I want to look more non-binary. So yeah, there you go. Let's see. So let's see my segment, because that's what we're here for.
Please, no. Don't do it with Anubis. These puny endeavors are fruitless. The humans may foolishly count me as ruthless. The truth is, when I see the coolest in you, I choose not to excuse it. Selling the ring, I can see what you're doing. Deep down, you're scared of the hope with the view. Let's clear the confusion. Like statues in the room with two, and I leave you in ruins.
Oh god, that's a lot of...
Deep down, you're scared that your heart will abuse you. Let's clear...
Look at that. You see Amogus right there? You see Amogus, and you see more doors.
The confusion, like...
Okay, so...
Ever since you left the Shire, yeah, he bails you out of fights. But with Sam, you're none the...
I wanted Anubis to be like the most badass motherfucker. That was my goal with Anubis. For example, with the Very Hungry Caterpillar, my goal with him is I wanted the Very Hungry Caterpillar to act like the cool kid at school. That's my, like, the Very Hungry Caterpillar was supposed to be that cool kid. You know, the cool kid at school that's popular and stuff like that. And I wanted Anubis to be like a badass. Let's keep going. Blue versus Monokuma. Oh god, stop. Blue versus Monokuma. This was really fun to do. This was my debut at Eddie Rap Channel. This is really fun to do. But I'm gonna skip to my favorite part.
Animation force.
This.
Spare lip and burns left for his first degree.
What kind of secrets lie behind Hope's Peak? Let's sit down and our thinking chair and think.
Ah, that's so
games,
cool.
3 clues, and the verdict that Japan's away. Everything you had created.
If you look closely at that Blue versus Monokuma shot, every single character from the show that has like a popular relevance is in that shot.
Let's come living fabricated. And now I got this fraud wishing for home because my birds are so clean. Call them slippery soap. So on my head do this out because I'm taking the dog. The dog who just got a letter. I wonder who it's from.
Someone commented on that video about the back rooms. Like I made Blue's house, the back rooms. And I was like, that wasn't my intention to make Blue's house the back rooms. But I felt like it made sense. Like, I felt like because of Blue's voodooism and stuff, hopping into paintings, elongating your house is not something out of the question, I don't think, from Blue. And this one, I'm not going to go into full detail of it. If you want to see it, please feel free to. This is my project. I released a whole album because this year is the 5-year anniversary of my channel and just everything I've done. So I remade all the songs I've ever done and put it in one album that you can get on Spotify right now, by the way. I will play my favorite song. Where is it? Oh, Dustin's on this. I forgot. Dustin's on this album. Let's see. Oh yeah, and because what I wanted to do for that video is that since this was a culmination of everything I've done for the past 5 years, I did a Friday Night Funkin' mod of me and a Friday Night Funkin' mod of Very Hungry Caterpillar. Obviously, now we think of the Friday Night Funkin' community being controversial, to say the least. But I genuinely like the game, and I loved modding it. So, because I modded it in 2020, in 2021, I had to add it into this video as well. So, what's my favorite song? What is my favorite song in this? There's a lot of songs.
Cypress all around was dead inside. My made no sound. My spirit lies within these eyes of all the ties I've had with ancient childhood. And now it's bringing back alive with motivation. I'm profound. Doing things that others you wouldn't, couldn't. Don't fucking know. I'm trying to normalize and be running places no one else can go. Look around and see the crowd within our lives. But all the time we're focusing on all the hate.
It's okay.
We are not a follower and we're never giving up. But there's no need to worry because I'm here to save the day. There's not much else left to say. Performance is the name.
Okay, so that's fun too. What is my favorite song? I don't have one, do I? Oh, you know what? More Time. More Time is my favorite song, I think, in this album. Because that song is, the Funny Caterpillar, that song is my, favorite. Because that song is, you know, it's about autism. So that's why I like this song a lot. That's my favorite song. So even though I mentioned the puzzle and a lot of people did not like that, it was a metaphor on just life. Like, I'll come downstairs when I finish the puzzle. This song meant a lot to me, but the background, I didn't put the puzzle piece because that has a lot of problematic entities. So I put the Rainbow Infinity, which is like universally the much better autism thing. I was in that Anthony Padilla autism video, and there's a lot of things I want to say differently. But I've already talked about that multiple times, and I feel like now I'm just speaking to the wind. Let me play the Friday Night Funkin' song, and then we'll continue to the list. No, skip that, skip that. I got BB Panzu in this video. That was really cool. That's fun. It's a medley of all the... It's a medley of all the songs I've done that year. And then there's a segment of the Very Hungry... I like this song a lot. Actually, I would still listen to this song. But this is what I wanted to show off. Hold on. I'm going to the good part. Here, this part right here. People were hyping at this point. I like that part a lot, of the medley. Okay, that's the end of that segment. I'm not going to keep going. What is that? What are you? Oh, we skipped frames. I mean, my computer is getting really hot. Alright, let's continue. Alright, so, continuing down the list, we got Oogie Boogie. I'm going to play my favorite part. I'm talking about my favorite part in animation, because if we're talking about just rap alone, then it's the second King Dice verse. But in terms of animation...
You're in my shadow like the moon. With all your minions, you couldn't hold them like Texas. This high roller's gonna smoke you like the devil's lettuce. Now look at your rhymes and maybe put them aside. I got the hooks and the jams to keep the boogie alive. Like a loading screen going open wide. I give this other dice a little load of mine. Stand palm up like a leaf, sleazy black.
Good part. Okay, so there's that. And my favorite part of the Freddy Fazbear vs. Cartman. Let's go on to this one.
Guys, oh my god. This is real. God damn it.
If you want the whole thing, then you gotta watch the videos themselves. This is my favorite part, though, animation.
This is my hip-hop side. The creator and I have more in common than you'd like. We're both rock-hard videos. Our package became
Hey, we got CMYB here. I love this part. So you have, let me break this down real quick, and then you guys watch the video. Ah, crap. No. Go away. That's me. Okay, so each segment in this part is like a video. It's like an actual episode. So right here, you have the Christian album. This is when Eric Cartman took over the Washington Redskins. That's a more modern episode. That's Cartman Burger. In that episode is when Stan really had a midlife crisis, seeing everything as shit. Well, not midlife. He was just going through depression. And he got drunk and all that stuff and had a falling out. And this is what they were doing at that episode. That's the Junior Detective episode. If you don't know what the Coon is, and I'm upset at you. That's the Sticker Coon. And you see that he's glitching out in the background? That's Phone Destroyer right there. That's the outfit from the Phone Destroyer mobile game.
Turn this fan's been into trash. Compact this ash turd. Oh my god, you killed Freddy! Shut the fuck up.
I will say a lot of people from the South Park fandom really followed me because of this battle. And I'm just like, I'm not a South Park channel. I like South Park. I'm not going to keep animating South Park. So here we go down to the minor stuff that I've done. I've done Corpse Husband vs. Trevor Henderson. The Coon. The Coon is a kind of... Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, it is. But, you know, if you don't know the Coon... If you don't know... Well, the whole thing about Eric Cartman is that he's just extremely ignorant. And he just doesn't... He's very ignorant. He's very racist. It's really hard to justify his anything he does. Let's continue. So, this battle... I did something for this battle, too. So that's fun.
Even rise up from your basement. In your hole made of boulders. I'm smoking.
That's all I did. Just the corpse among us. If you look closely, they're doing the Club Penguin dance too. So that's fun. The Grinch versus Ebenezer Scrooge. This is 2020. This is one of my first lip syncing videos that I've done. Because I do lip syncing for the most part. And this is the first time I did it.
Did you steal it from the... Is this old abysmal troll with his feet looking like a bunch of mistletoes? Eyes maxi hate about his head is grave.
So yeah, that's fun. I did the lip syncing for that video. That was one of the first ones I done. I can't watch that because it's age restricted, but I did the lip syncing for Yuri and Tilko as well. This one was my first animation. This one is my very first animation. And it's very small. Jeff the Killer versus Jason Dean. Let's watch it. Well, we're just gonna watch a segment.
I'm lighting up, keep on carving your eyes out. The jack of lantern ain't bright enough. Our society is making martyrs out of stupid teens. A society that killed you as a gotcha life.
I did that. I did Jason Dean and Jeff the Killer gotcha characters. That's it. Dream versus Nagito. I did that Dream sprite right there. That's all I did. Let's keep going. Barney Stinson. Here, hold on. I thought that was Gotcha Life Michael Myers. No, they're both Jeff the Killer and Jason Dean. Oh, God. Here. This one. What did I do for this one? Oh, yeah, I did animations. I did backgrounds.
I came here to pick up chicks, not pick fights with...
Like I did that chicken right there.
Wimps like you just aren't my type of women. Here's how I put the bar in Barney Stinson. I can tell you
I did the background.
Work alone because you don't have good chemistry with anyone, and you look as
I did that. Like all your... I did a lot of the assets for Barney Stinson. So there's that. Donkey Kong versus Winston. I did the very intro. I did that, like the pixel animation, and my goal was to make it like dorkly. So yeah.
I'm the almighty ape, and you think you can nerf me? You're gonna wish that you should have picked mercy.
That's all I did. That whole segment. This one, I did all the backgrounds and most of the backgrounds, and I was the one who put everything together. I did that background. I didn't do that one. But I did this one. I did that one. Same background. I didn't do that one. Yeah, I did a lot of those backgrounds. Not how much is 1 minute animation. It really depends. It really depends if you want me to do it rigged or hand-drawn. But if you go on to my website, RobotRichie.com, you can easily find the commission sheet and just everything like that. I'm not going to lie, though. It's not cheap. Because animation is not cheap and it takes a long time. But for 2022, obviously, we're done. We're not doing anything for 2022. And for the month of January through March, those are also blocked out. So if you're going to commission anything, it's probably going to come after April. I mean, after March. Let's keep going. Harry Houdini versus Mysterio. I did all the lip syncing for the entire video. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I think Mysterio's lip syncing is one of the best I've ever done on this channel. Just saying. Just saying. Mysterio is really good. Like, Mysterio's lip syncing, top-notch
Escaping
stuff.
straight jackets. I hate psychics. The future of your crystal ball helmets. When I fucking light it. We all have secrets, but only good magicians don't reveal them. So tell me how you make fights with faker than Rey Mysterio.
I did that. This one, I did lip syncing in Hulk vs. Frankenstein too. Mysterio's lip syncing is literally just a helmet. I don't know what you're talking about. That took a lot of time to animate. Don't discredit me like that. Okay, let's keep going. I did the lip syncing for this.
Into space, man. The stories people tell of you take even bigger stretches than your waistband. Bruce Banner, that's a true snap. Then when I rap, I go ham like it's.
Yeah, I did lip syncing on that one. This one, this is the edit section. I edited 11 vs. Matilda. Only a certain part, but I lip synced the entire battle. My part is like the one I edited is right here. This is the part that I edited, which is also the most viewed part.
The badass of Hawkins back at the office, lap rat is locked.
It's really cool to see like the most viewed part is the one that I did.
Captures all the backlash and trauma, fast flash was all your sidecast abroad in your audience.
I've never seen a Matilda movie, by the way.
The crickets applauding are the only hoppers you got left. Drop it. Solo in your head is for you nothing but your misery. They send you on a mission and you send them to heaven. I see organic, you're a product with an ego obsession. Your mind is fake and manufactured. Call you 7-Eleven because you ain't ready for the world. You're getting everyone in trouble and your friends will take the fall for you wherever you dwell. From your parents to your buddies to your Halloween debacles, you want so much even your friends call you L.
That's it. That's all I did. Yes, that was me. That's what I did. I liked how you tried new things for Chimp versus Gnome. I want to do something like that in the future. Like, I want every battle I do to have something different. With the Nutcracker versus Gingerbread Man, it was the most fluid I've ever done with the rigs. I think the battle itself leaves more to be desired. But the animation, though, I honestly think that's one of my better animations. I give Gingerbread Man an S tier in animation. Nutcracker was like an A-. Gingercracker versus Nutbread Man? Yes. I edited the entire... I was the co-editor of Billy Butch. I did most of the stuff in this one. But, like, I'm not really a big fan of, I'm not really a big fan of this battle. And I'm not going to go into great detail, but this battle genuinely was egregious. Like, this battle was just not really fun to me. I still did it. I'm not a fan of it. Like, at all. I'm just going to say that. I'm going to say that, and let's move on. Maleficent versus Scarlet Witch. Maleficent vs. Scarlet Witch. I lip synced the entire video and I edited most of it as well. Freshie sounded nothing like Syndrome. I'm gonna be honest with you, just between you and me. The demo Freest did Syndrome, and I think Freest's Syndrome was significantly better. No offense to Dustin, I love him and his work. I thought Freest's Syndrome was like, that was Syndrome, is what I'm trying to say. Anyways, so I edited most of the Scarlet Witch battle.
This video is sponsored by...
I'm not sponsored though. I didn't do this one. I only edited this video because my brother is a massive fan of Scarlet Witch, and I wanted to pay homage to my brother. So that's why I did it.
Oh, neat. Those powers sure seem sweet.
So right here, if you look closely, the statics on this in here, that's the gingerbread man. How'd today go for you? Today went great. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking, club. Thank you for asking. I appreciate it. So yeah, so right there, the static is the gingerbread man battle.
No spindle, so how are you making me sleep?
Right there, you can't see it, but that's my animation. That's like one of the episodes of Animated I'm working on. Dustin was too aggressive when he should have... I don't think he should be creepy or evil. I think Syndrome should have been acted nerdy. He should have acted very nerdy. The second animation right here is my animation. That's from Animated the series, what's in production right now. So yeah, the first animation is that's
no
Nutcracker.
Spindle, so how are you making me sleep?
That's me.
Out of all the folktale villains hunting
And the third one was Piper.
children, I mistook this old frail witch for
But I did this.
Rumpelstiltskin.
I did this all the way to here.
Like the Rocom Vision's head, cause I spit off the top and
This is my first time using puppet rigs, by the way, for this. Like using Adobe Animate's puppeting. Oh my gosh, my frames are dropping. Oh well. I mean, we're heading on the 2-hour mark anyway, so you know. Let's keep going.
I'm popping off! Female trios, I resent them now. I said defending the king to protect Stephen's crown.
I love that effect.
You barely count.
I did that.
Austin has an empty house. You can't get a sentence out.
I did that. I directed that. Artwork. Hey, it's Squid Game. I did the. I was the co-thumbnail artist. I did the background. I edited the background. I added the Mr. Beast logo to it, and I made it seamless. Did you animate the magic fluid? What magic fluid? I don't know about the magic fluid. Are you talking about like the oh, you're talking about the smoke screen going up, the green smoke screen? Because if you're talking about that green screen, like the green smoke coming up, I did do that. Yeah, that was me. And then this is my personal project. This is my short film. And then this is the gallery. All the stuff that the backgrounds I've done, the logos I've done, the animations I'm working on. You can see the stills of the backgrounds here, like Wanda's magic and Maleficent's green smoke. I did Wanda's magic in the first verse, but Dustin edited the second one. You can see the still frames that I posted. You can see the backgrounds on here if you want to see them. You can see the still images there. And if you want the actual assets to the... Was it stock footage? It was a mix. It was stock footage, but it was like heavily edited. So like, I didn't make the effects. Like it was heavily edited. I added the glow. I changed the color. I made it slower and fluided. Did fluidity and all that stuff. Nothing's like completely original. I can do it. It was just that I was on a time crunch. So yeah, these are from my web show that I'm working on right now. So I'm gonna probably change those. But yeah, I did the blue there. And the final thing I want to show before we close it off for the day is just some stuff from the storyboard here. And then we're gonna head out. Because I've been on here for an hour and a half, and I sense frames dropping. Frames do be dropping. Any more live action versus animated raps coming? What do you mean? Like, what do you mean by that? Because I'm just the animator. Like, even though I work primarily with Dustin, mostly freelance. So a lot of the stuff I do is freelance work. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of the stuff I do is freelance work. So yeah. See ya. Alright, have a good one. Let's see. Okay, let's keep going. Alright, so let me just show something real quick and then we're going to call it a day. So right here what we have, oh god, it's really bad over here. Let me close some stuff. I don't need that open. No. Let's see these storyboards. I need that. I don't need that. I think we're good on Google Chrome, so I'm going to close that out. Oh, we're lagging. This is really bad. This was fun. Alright, so what I wanted to show is a little bit of the storyboard of the fight scene. So once I get to the fight scene, we're going to call it a day. And I'm going to probably come back on in the future to play games and stuff like that if you guys want to watch. And on top of that, I'm also going to be coming back to break down more animations I do in the future. So let me know in the comments in the chat if there's a rap battle you want me to break down. If it's a rap battle that I've already done, I'm not breaking it down again. So I'm not going to be breaking down Kirby versus the Very Hungry Caterpillar. I am not breaking down Nutcracker versus the Gingerbread Man. I am not breaking down Garden Gnome versus Cymbal Chimp. If there's any other rap battles you want me to do, let me know. I would love to do them. I'm gonna have to skip through all the way at the end. My computer's really struggling. Give it a second. It's taking a while. Almost there. If you look at the bottom of the screen, you can see that, like, right next to my drawing tablet, you could see how, like, slow everything's going. Keep going. Come on. Come on. No whammy, no whammy. Let me, I'm just gonna grab it and drag it all the way over here. Okay. Man, this is slow. Good lord. Is this it? Okay, so this is it. Alright, so this is... Oh wait, that's a video. No, I need the storyboard specifically. Whoops. Give it a second. It's loading. It's taking a while, but it's doing it. Cha! Bless me. Woo! Okay, here we go. So it's here. We're gonna skip to this part. I'm gonna minimize everything and only show the thing I want to show. But if you guys want the raw assets of the Adobe animated files, like if you guys want to dissect it, do some work on it, see the demo, I guess, is on here as well, then you can subscribe to my Patreon. Otherwise, you don't have to. Kirby's on there. Kirby's on there if you want to see the Kirby raw assets. Okay, so let's go ahead on here. I'm going to unlock these because this is where the animation is. We have the grid background here. Okay. God, everything's taking a... Alright, so you see right here? I won't be able to play because everything's going slow. But I want to show you some things. So you see the storyboards right here. And then you see that he comes there, goes down. The grid background is just so I can keep track of perspective. So yeah, I put that there. It's a practice that Death Battle uses to keep track of the perspective. You can see that the arrow's there. He's floating. Let's keep going. He throws the cymbal. and it hits him. He jumps over. It's in the air, and he catches it. He throws his shovel in the air. Okay, so the last thing I want to show you is something that I wanted to do, but it got too hard to do due to time constraints. Let me skip to it. Let's see if I can find it though. Stop. Okay, so right here, this is the point. What I wanted to do is I wanted the Cymbal Chimp to throw another cymbal, and then at this part, he's doing the backwards monkey flip. Like, I wanted him to do the backwards monkey flip like in Smash Brothers, like Diddy Kong from Smash Brothers. So I wanted him to do a forward air move that wasn't able to be put in, and I'm upset because that was really good. I like that part. I like that part a lot, but it couldn't make it into syndication, unfortunately. So, that is it. That is everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for coming along, enjoying the ride, watching all this stuff, and just listening to me ramble. So, yeah, if you want to go commission me, the link in the, you can go to RobotRichie.com, and you could get, you can commission me to film another video for you. Excuse me. And yeah, and like, let's see, live action versus a cartoon character. I don't think so. I don't think there's gonna be another live action versus cartoon. I don't know. I'm just the artist. I don't really get involved in what videos are coming out and what videos don't. Dustin just gives me an idea, and he asks me if I can do it, and then I'm like, sure, yeah, I could do it, or no, I can't do that justice. Stuff like that. So yeah, if you like this more, I'll come back another time. Go ahead and comment below what other videos you want me to dissect on this. This was a lot of fun. I can't wait to do this again. Thank you guys so much for watching. And finally, I bid you all adieu. Bye-bye.